Takes a lot of work to become a siding specialist. I mean, for starters, you have to know what different types of siding are called, which I do not know. We're going to try and learn together today at WR Ventures because they are the siding specialists in another edition of Home Improvement. That's brought to you by the CHBA of Northern BC. And we're also going to stop in at the Yamanika Arts Center to talk to some local artists about their brand new exhibit there. All that and more coming up on CKPG Today. We're here at WR Ventures, the siding specialist in Prince George. And now, what do you think a siding specialist would know? Well, I'll tell you right now, they know the trends, they know what you could get, and they know some of the little specs of the products that you probably want to know, like, is my siding going to rust? Would my fence rust if I put up siding on my fence? We're going to learn all that today on this edition of Home Improvement, brought to you by the Canadian Home Builders Association of Northern British Columbia. And we're going to go meet Jarrett, who is a siding specialist, who may do his best work to see if he can make me a siding specialist today. But before we become a specialist, we got to learn about what we're dealing with. Come on inside. Yes, we're talking about siding today inside the siding specialist, WR Ventures, with Jarrett Tanimura. Thanks so much for making the time to chat today.
No problem. Thanks for coming in.
So siding now, although it can seem kind of rigid and boring, it's exciting for a couple different reasons because, well, everybody has to have it, and I feel like it's the first impression everyone gets to your house. Is that kind of right?
It is. It's really the first thing people see when they come in, and it's very popular and a very easy thing to do. And there's so many different styles and things that you can do on the outside of your house.
Yeah. Is it fair to say Prince George, a lot of houses are obviously built at the same time, so there's probably a lot of houses that come in waves that need to get siding done? Is that a fair comment?
There is. I mean, we're really going through a wave of getting rid of some of the old wood siding and some of the really old vinyl siding. So you're seeing a lot of things change and upgrade and the new trends come in.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. New trends, Jarrett. Let's start with, what do you want to start with? The metal here, because this is, or do you want to start with, is this metal?
This isn't metal. This is actually vinyl siding. Okay. This is what they call board and batten, which is actually really making a big comeback. This was really hot in like the 80s.
Okay.
Especially in the old aluminum siding days. Now it's making a big comeback in vinyl, and not so much as an accent, but actually complete houses. So it's quite nice. And it looks really, really cool.
Interesting. And then we were talking about the rock too. Like you guys got like a mini house basically to show people.
We do. We've got so many different things to show people because there's so many new trends and new styles coming out. It's not just the old boring vinyl siding anymore. So we do a lot of the faux rock as well, which is it's almost like a foam style product, but it's actually quite dense and hard.
Yeah.
And it's super easy to put on.
Yeah. And this kind of stuff, like talk to me about how long this lasts, because it's kind of, I mean, I feel like that's what people ask probably the most commonly. How long is it going to last on my house?
Well, vinyl siding has come a long ways, and the ones we deal with today, they offer a 25-year limited lifetime warranty on them, and they really stand up really well. It's not so much that they break down, but you start getting a lot of fade after that kind of time frame, so it is time to look at changing it over at that point.
Yeah. The lighter colors probably last a little bit better.
The lighter colors definitely look better longer than the dark ones.
Yeah. Pick white. That's my advice. Is that a good, I don't know, is that trendy?
White actually is still super trendy. It's actually crazy how much white siding we sell. You would think the dark colors are the most popular, but white actually is a top 3.
Interesting. Okay, let's go to the corner here, Jarrett, too, because we were mentioning this. It doesn't look like it's metal, but it is metal.
This is actually one of the newer products that we've had out in the last couple of years. So this is actually a steel siding.
Oh, okay.
And super easy to put on. As you can see, it is a vertical strip, and you just cut it to length and stack it, screw it on from in behind, and it's really heavy duty. It's 24 gauge steel, so it is strong.
This is bulletproof?
Yeah.
Not quite.
Not quite.
So don't test that.
No.
And as far as like colors and things, like what does this kind of look like generally?
Well, you have all your really cool wood grain colors you can see here. It also comes in all the nice solid colors as well.
Oh, okay. And now, as far as like install, we were talking about this too, there's lots of do-it-yourselfers here in Prince George. Lots of people had to take pride in that. But as far as like someone trying to do it yourself, which is easier, this or the batten board?
Well, the board and batten, the vinyl board and batten is actually probably one of the easiest to put on because vinyl is so easy to cut and so easy to handle. I mean, it's light. You just need a pair of snips to cut it, and it's nails and a hammer to put it on. So it is nice and simple to do.
Nails and hammer, not screws.
Generally not screws.
Okay. I know those are a pain to take out.
Yes, they can be.
Okay, and last but not least, I wanted to talk about the metal here because I alluded to it earlier. And we were talking about lots of people using this, not only for siding, for roofing, we're talking about, but for fences.
It's actually become a really big trend to use this on fences now because being a metal siding, it does last a very long time compared to wood. So you're starting to see people use it more and more for fencing projects and outdoor planters and stuff like that. It comes in a variety of colors and it's really easy to make these simple little projects.
Yeah. Does it rust?
No, it doesn't rust. It would if you put it underground, but on your fence itself, it will last a lifetime.
Interesting. Good bang for your buck instead of, I mean, wood is wood. It's, people know it, but it does have an expiry date.
Wood is nice, but you got to have a lot of maintenance, keeping it up and keeping it stained and keeping it protected from the weather. So it does have a lifespan.
Yeah, I bet your back hurts just thinking about sanding and staining.
Yeah, we prefer the low maintenance products. We like people to be able to put something on and just wash it once a year and let it take care of itself.
Crazy guy that works at the siding place says, I prefer siding over wood.
Well, yeah, it's our thing, right?
It is your thing. If people are wondering, they can come visit you here in Prince George on Quinn Street. This is where we are, right? Quinn Street?
You betcha, 1750 Quinn.
Perfect. Come check out the siding specialist for your next project. And I guess the other thing to leave people with, you could do it yourself, or do you guys do some install too?
We do offer installation as well, but we're built for both. Okay. We love people coming in and buying their projects from us. We're happy to help anyway.
Cool. Well, come be a looky-loo. At least you could do that. I mean, who knows?
Absolutely.
Shop with your eyes. Thanks so much, Jer.
No problem. Thank you.
Catch more CKPG Today right after this. Are you scared of heights, Chad, or not for you?
Nope, I'm good. I enjoy them.
Miss an episode? That's okay, life gets busy. We get it. Or maybe you didn't miss anything, but you're here to watch that one feature again because honestly, it was that good. No judgment. Here's the good news. You can relive every moment of the CKPG Today Show whenever you want. Head over to ckpgtoday.ca, click on the Today Show tab, and voila. So grab some snacks, kick back, and binge away because let's face it, life's too short to miss out on great local TV. We are continuing on the journey to becoming a siding specialist with WR Ventures today, and we got Chad. You are a siding specialist.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
What makes you a siding specialist?
Years of experience.
Okay, and how long? Why do you do that with like what you do here? Do you like it?
I love it.
Your face really tells the whole story.
Absolutely love it.
Okay, well, we're at a house here in Aberdeen. Some would say it's a house fit for a king, but lots of this kind of siding, which we were just talking about at the shop with Jarrett. And this is a line batten and board.
Board and batten.
Board and batten. I always get it backwards. I still have some work to do to become a siding specialist. But you put lots of this stuff up. Now tell me, how long did it take to put all this stuff up? Because it looks segmented. It's around the garage door. Like, is this a lot of work?
It is a lot of work. You have to set up scaffold and ladder and whatnot. And you're doing a lot of up and down because you got to nail these holes.
Okay, so this is how, if you come over with me here, so like you would have gone, where do you start? This side or this side?
You start at the one end.
This side.
Yeah.
And then this is nailed in, and then you put another piece over top.
And then you clip that on and you nail the next one and
Wow.
continue on.
Do you ever get tired of it?
No,
Never.
no. There's always a challenge, always something to cut around.
Okay. And the other piece of this, the flip side, you could say, insulated a little bit.
Yes, it is insulated a little bit, mostly for structure
Okay.
on the panel.
Not for anything too crazy.
No,
No.
adds a little bit of R value, but it's mostly for structure.
Okay, I like it. And now, of course, you got lots of work going on here. You got this board that's going to be put up here shortly. But when you're on a job site, what's your favorite part?
Laying out everything and having it all come together the way I planned.
You know, siding to me, it looks like a big jigsaw puzzle. Is that kind of what it is?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Even
It's-
like cutting and slicing and.
It's a big puzzle and it's in layers. You must get it all together properly.
I like it. So this is why. So I bet you when you're driving around town, you could probably tell just by looking at houses who is a do-it-yourselfer and maybe needed some help doing it. Is that?
Yeah, some of those stand out.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So get the experience. It'll probably help you in the long run. Okay, you got a piece of trim to put up here. Should I let you get harnessed up and we'll do an interview while you're on another level?
You bet.
Okay.
we can do that.
Deal. Do you like using this thing, or?
I do. It makes life easier.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You feel like you're on do you like carnival rides the same as you like this?
Yes.
Yes. So you go to the fair, let me guess, you love the zipper.
Zipper used to be a favorite when I was a kid.
I guess this would have to tumble and make you sick if that was that, but
Yeah, I wouldn't go on the Zipper nowadays.
not the drop of doom, because you don't want that here.
Oh, those are great.
Okay, up you go. How
All
does
right.
this work?
So we gotta turn this on,
Just like that?
just like that. Then we
Okay.
got a safety foot pedal that we step on,
Okay,
and then up we go.
just like that. That beats a ladder. Are you scared of heights, Chad, or not for you?
Nope, I'm good. I enjoy them.
He enjoys them. What? I guess you couldn't do that job and be scared of heights. Couple nails. And it's just another day on the job with the siding specialist. See, I would have put a nail in my hand by now for sure. It's a gentle ride down. You don't want to. It's nice and easy.
Yeah, it's nice and easy.
That's pretty good.
That's it.
That's it. So you're saying you never get tired of this?
No, never.
Really? Is there a color you think you like better than the others?
I like green and black combinations.
Okay.
I like the
that?
blue and white.
Why?
They look good. In my preference, they
Okay.
look good. And depending where the house is, if you're in the trees or if you're by a lake,
true.
it all matters.
I like it.
Yeah.
Stay on the job here with the siding specialist, Chad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time. You look good today.
Thanks a lot. So do you.
Home Improvement on CKPG Today is brought to you by the Canadian Home Builders Association of Northern BC. Look for the logo, the sign of Canada's home building professionals.
After many mysterious messages, a few tricky guesses, and some serious spirit vibes, we have our winner for our Psychic or Psyching You Out contest, where one person is set to cross over to see Teresa Caputo live in person here in Prince George on October 6th at the CN Centre. Our grand prize winner is Brianna Ireland. Congratulations, Brianna. You are heading to see Teresa Caputo live in person at the CN Centre on October 6th after, well, more than a few good guesses or some luck or perhaps just some sharp intuition. Folks, you can still get your tickets to see Teresa Caputo in case you didn't win at Tickets North. We'll see you there on October 6th. This mural outside the Yamanika Arts Center is kind of a little bit of symbolism as to what they do here. A little bit of everything. Lots of colors, lots of different people, lots of patterns. And today we're going to talk to you about an exhibit called Joined by the Brush. This features artists, part of the FCA, this is a Federation of Canadian Artists, which is harder to get into than becoming Canada's Prime Minister. But we're going to talk to two ladies who have become part of the Federation today and who have their art on display for you. Come on in. Now we're inside here at the Yamanika Arts Center to learn a little bit about the theme of this exhibit on this month with Jeanette. Thanks for making the time to chat today.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit about this Joined by the Brush theme that's going on here.
Okay, well, we're all people that are members of the Federation of Canadian Artists. And there's different levels in the Federation of Canadian Artists. And when you start as a supporting member, you get to take workshops, but you don't get to exhibit into juried shows, shows that are juried by other people across Canada. And we have about 6 or 8 supporting members. And so when we do a show that's not juried and we want all of our supporting members to be a part of it, we call it Joined by the Brush.
Okay, so this compilation of paintings and pieces in here at the Omnique Art Center are from a variety of artists then, that some of which have been juried in and some of which haven't. So,
Yes. All members of the Federation of Canadian Artists.
Good. You guys got like a badge to prove it or something? Or?
Yeah, I probably do somewhere.
Okay, well, tell me a little bit about your paintings here, Jeanette. They're behind us right here. A couple of pieces. Talk to me a little bit about which one you want to highlight first.
I'd like to highlight Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Okay. Is this based on the song?
Yeah.
It's playing in my head right now, just in case you haven't noticed.
It was painted about the relationships that women have. Like sometimes we have relationships that we start really, really young in life, and they end up lasting for our whole lives long. They're the ones that, even if you don't talk to each other for a couple of months or even a couple of years.
Pick up where you left off.
You just pick up the phone and you can just start where you left off because we really know each other.
And now this other one here with the sunset, I'm assuming, is this a landscape in Prince George?
Yes, it is. It's actually First Avenue.
Okay.
And it's not so much about First Avenue, though. I changed it a little bit. It's about, the sunset, the setting on the end of life, and that's actually my beautiful mother flitting her way off to heaven.
Oh, wow.
Over the town she lived in her whole life.
Beautiful symbolism. Wow. Well, thanks for sharing today. This has been great. To talk a bit about your exhibit here on Now at Omnique. Karma, tell me and tell the viewers a little bit about what they can expect to see here, which is behind us right now.
Do you mean my work in particular?
I do mean your work in particular, yes.
Okay. 2 big, very colorful paintings in acrylic, inspired by 2 separate themes, actually. Would you like me to go into that?
Yeah, let's hear a little bit about the themes. Yeah, then people really understand.
The first painting is called Little Red Cups, and I really like it because they're really ancient cups. They're really old and they're chipped. They made their way across the ocean all the way to from Switzerland to Vanderhoof to my house. Who doesn't love a mug and what it means to get together and to have that coffee time together? And they're little, because in the olden days, mugs were not these monsters that they are nowadays.
True. Yeah, people were a little less addicted to caffeine, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay, and tell me about the other piece here, too.
Okay, and the other piece is called Beautifully Spent. And it's a comment on, how flowers are really gorgeous in their early stages. But as they spend their energy, the forms get more unusual, irregular. The colors are a little more intense. There's a gracefulness with those bowed heads. And it's just a comment on the different cycle, the beauty in different cycles.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, sometimes my flowers get that when I don't water them. So that's good that you're talking about the more life cycle.
I like that because they're jagged and they're unusual and they fall to the table. And so it's a little bit of an exploration with that.
And now, how long have you been doing the painting thing for? Is this your main form of art?
I've probably been doing art my whole life long, and, when I had my day job, I wasn't able to spend quite as much time as I do now, but I think it's just been a lifelong passion always, and it is a practice that I endeavor to on a daily basis, so I'm quite committed, actually. Yeah.
Well, as you should be. You're great at it. Some fantastic work here behind us. So thanks for spending the time to chat today.
Thank you. That was great.
And in case Karma's familiar to you, she is a retired teacher. So shout out to all your former students out there.
Hi, kids.
Maybe they're great artists too.
They are. Lots are.
Local Artist Spotlight on CKPG Today is brought to you by Omnique Art Center, a safe space for creativity to flourish.
Taking a look outside at today's CKPG snapshot from Derek Freegant, who took this shot along the East Line in the Upper Fraser Sinclair Mills area. See, now you can get nice shots in this area, but before, I feel like the trains were non-stop rolling through here. So, hey, there are some good things that do happen. And Derek, well, you captured one of the good things, a nice evening, which looks just really nice and enjoyable in nature with no smoke as well. Important to note. Thanks so much for sending this in. Folks, if you have a snapshot, send it our way. snapshot@ckpg.com. Vanderhoof, British Columbia may not seem that mysterious on the surface. I mean, really, when you drive into town, the heart beckons, and it's the center of BC, right? It's the geographical center. But there was some mystery about 24 years ago that we're going to look back on today in local history. Rolling back the clock to 2001 when some crop circles were discovered in Vanderhoof. And this is not the first time. No, this is the second time in 3 years, in a period of 3 years anyways, back in 2001 when they were discovered just off the airport runway, this time discovered by a pilot, Brent Miskuski. And well, basically he wondered what the heck was going on, who could have done this, because there's no trace of like an exit path from these circles. So you can imagine, that's creates a big small town mystery kind of vibe, almost like it could have been a movie. What happened here? Well, we may just never know. Crop circles in the hoof. Interesting story. Crop circles, yeah. I mean, should we just go up there and ask that for a question of the week? I don't want to know the responses, actually. But anyways, thanks so much for watching today, folks. There's lots to discuss, and we're going to continue that discussion on the show tomorrow. So we'll see you there, okay? Bye for now.